What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man ChazzEllis once again answering the questions that you asked me. Make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get a consultation, a quick question, or just make a donation to help keep us going. Also go to AskChazzEllis on Facebook. Make sure you check out some of the Chaz tags, some of the different questions that I'm going to be asking you. Also check out some of the videos and quotes that I post. That's on that's on AskChazzEllis on Facebook. All right, anyway, the question that I got was from a guy who said, hey, you know, I'm dating girls, I'm talking to them, but I think some of them think I'm lame. So what are some of the things that I could be doing that are making me look lame to girls? That's a good question because a lot of times dudes do things that make you look lame or look like you're not, look like you're kind of desperate or look like you are not as good a catch as you really are, just because of some of the things that you're doing that kind of throws girls off and decreases your value with them. So here are 5 things that a lot of guys do that make you look lame. Number one thing that guys do to make them look lame is giving with expectation. This is probably one of the lamest things that a human being can ever do, and it's something that you see a lot of guys doing. When you do something nice for a girl, you buy her flowers, you take her out to dinner or something like that, whatever the case may be, and then you think because you did that all of a sudden now you're in a relationship or you're going to smash right after that. I'm not sitting here trying to get on no moral high ground with you, but what I'm saying is this, that when you do something like that, it makes the girl feel like that's what you have to do to get girls. Not like you did it out of the kindness of your heart or because you thought it was a cool thing to do. When you do something nice for somebody without really expecting anything, it gives whatever you did a lot more value. Because now you did it and you're not sitting there feeling bad about it. You're not feeling stupid. A lot of guys get emotionally connected to money that they spend. And when you get emotionally connected to money, that's silly because money can't emotionally connect to you back. People are going to be putting their hands in your pocket your entire life. If you have any money, someone's going to be taking some of that money, regardless of whether you want them to or not. You're gonna lose some of it to the government. You're gonna lose some of it to bills and things of that nature. You're going to lose money. So whenever you do something for somebody, if you give something to somebody, don't feel like, oh, if I don't get something back out of it, it was a bad choice. Don't give anything that you don't want to give. If you don't want to take a girl out to dinner, don't take her out. If you say McDonald's is all I can do without feeling like I have to get sex or this has to become a relationship, well, then take her to McDonald's. You don't want to get yourself to the point where you giving something, expecting something in return, because that's going to make you look lame. Because now you look like somebody who is trying to bribe a girl into giving you some booty, and that looks whack. Just being real with you. Number 2 thing that makes a guy look lame, unearned emotion. A lot of times as guys, we'll get upset about certain things with people that we really just met. Or we get mad at a girl because things aren't turning out the way we thought it would. And we think, oh man, if I get mad and I cuss this girl out, I'm really going to show her. But all you really do is look lame and you look silly. You look like you can't control yourself. Because she's saying, wow, what do we have for us to be that emotional? I'm going to be as real with you as I can possibly be. No woman is ever going to feel sorry for your ass. It isn't going to happen. Women are not programmed to feel sorry for you. They don't feel sorry for you when you start crying. Oh, why are you treating me this way? I really cared about you. Why? They don't care if you get mad. Why you acting like this? You ain't gonna call me? Oh, you ain't gonna pick up the phone after I did this stuff for you? You bitch. You start acting all crazy and start talking stupid. They're looking at you like, wow, this dude is crazy. Wow, he's lame. It doesn't matter how many names you try to call him, what kind of stuff you try to do. They know you're doing that out of anger, so it's not hurting their feelings. It's making you look whack. So what you want to make sure you do is not get all emotional because they haven't earned that emotion. When you give a girl your emotions, you're giving her what she wants. It's kind of like you being a hoe. When you're giving a woman your emotions right off top, it's like when a girl gives you sex and you just met her. Like you met her in the mall that day and then she just let you smash in the parking lot. That's basically what it's like when you give a girl your emotions and she hasn't earned them. She doesn't respect them anymore and she doesn't respect you. You start looking lame. So don't be an emotional hoe. You can't just give them up. Don't just give up your emotions like that. Don't get all extreme one way or the other until that girl has earned the fact that you would be emotional about something she does. Number 3 thing that makes a guy look lame: hating and jealousy. When you hate or you're jealous, it makes you look whack. A lot of times you may think, oh, if I put down her last boyfriend, or if I put down this other guy or talk trash about him, or whatever the case may be, that's going to make me look better by comparison. But the reality of the situation is you're not going to look better. You're going to look whack. You're going to look lame. You're going to look like those people are better than you and you are trying to bring them down to your level. Even if that's not the case. When she says, I dated this guy back in the day, you're like, oh, you dated that guy? Oh, he's whack. Oh. You try to say something negative about the dude, it makes it look like you're concerned about that person, which makes you look lame. If you see other guys and you try to say something negative about them, or you try to bring them down in some kind of way, it makes you look lame. Whenever you hate or whenever you're jealous, it makes it look like you don't have enough to offer to be confident in yourself, so you're trying to bring other people down to your level. It doesn't matter what level you're operating on, that's how it looks. If you're working as the head surgeon at a hospital and you're hating on the janitor, it makes it look like he's better than you some way. And you know it. That's what it looks like, and it makes you look lame. So that's something you got to be very careful of, how you talk about other people and how you even acknowledge other people, because that'll make you look like somebody who doesn't have much going for them, even if you do. Number 4 thing that guys do to make themselves look lame: trying to impress. When you try to impress a girl, it really just makes you look whack. Now, some of this can seem like, it's common sense to some people, but it's not to everybody. So that's why I'm talking about it. A lot of times, and some people don't know exactly even what I mean by trying to impress. I'm not just talking about, I went out here and bought a nice car, or I went out here and bought that. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about you going, I got this much money in my bank account, or I got that much money. Yeah, that can make you look lame, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when you try to act like you're better than everybody else, when you try to act like you're operating on some higher level than the rest of the guys in the world. Oh, I would never do that. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Oh, I'm morally above all the rest of these dudes. Really, it just makes you look lame, because a girl can tell that you're trying to sell her the same bull crap that every other guy does. Believe me, every other guy is saying the same crap that you're saying right now. So you're making yourself look lame, because all you're doing is trying to separate yourself from other people with your words and not necessarily your actions. So when you trying to impress a girl, when you do things to try to impress her that you know is not authentic, she can tell those things aren't authentic either. You pulling out chairs and you know you don't do that. You talking about you see some other guy do something, I would do this or I would do that. It makes you look whack. Don't try to impress a girl. It never works. And I know it sounds cliche, but just be yourself. Really just be yourself. Go out there and operate in the way that you're comfortable with, because that's going to show that you believe in yourself and you're confident. Number 5, and this is the last one, thing that makes a guy look lame is really just being a yes man. That's one of the biggest things that make you look lame. When you try to agree with everything a girl says because you think that's going to make her like you more, you think that's going to make her think you guys got something in common, the reality of the situation is you're doing what every other guy's probably done. If she's a pretty girl, she's used to people agreeing with her. She's used to people saying she's the smartest person in the room. Oh my gosh, you said something so amazing. Really? Oh, I agree with you, girl. Yeah, you're right. Uh-huh. Most of the guys are going to be doing that. So what that does is that blends you in with every other guy that she's talked to that day, that week, that month, that year, that lifetime. You are no different from the rest of them. But when you say what you feel and you disagree with something, you call her on her bull crap, that is going to make a girl remember you. If she likes you or not really doesn't matter, but that's going to make her remember you. Because if she liked you a little bit and you disagreed and kept it real, what that did was that took you here. That put you in a different level than the rest of those guys. That took you outside of the norm. So when you say something like that, like, I disagree with this, I disagree with what you're saying, I disagree with what you think, what that does is that makes that girl remember you that much more. And if she already liked you, it's not like she's going to stop liking you because you disagree with her. It's going to make her remember you and remember how much she liked you. You can't just stop liking somebody because they disagree with you. If it was that easy, we would never be in bad relationships. You don't have the control to say, I don't like you anymore. You can't do that. So Just because you disagree with her, that's not going to stop her from liking you. What that's going to do is that's going to make her see that you actually a man, you got some balls. Because for me, I've talked to plenty of girls that I was the first dude and the only dude at the party disagreeing with them. They'd say something and I'm like, man, I don't agree with that bull crap. And they would get mad at me at the time. Some girls started out not liking me, but they stopped. They didn't like me at first initially, but they did because they knew I was real and what I was saying was real. I was honest, whether they agreed with me or not. It just sets you apart because people start saying that they can get a real opinion from you. And the rest of these dudes are just yes men who are going to start disagreeing later on down the line. So hopefully I was able to help you out. You guys put some of the things that you feel make a guy look lame. You know, help each other out because that's what people watch these videos for, to get more information. So make sure you put some things down here that you think make a guy look lame. Also, make sure you go to the ChazzEllisProject.com, get a consultation, a quick question, or just make a donation to help us out. Also go to AskChazzEllis on Facebook. Check me out there too. And like and share this video with somebody else. Peace.